this is my £550 Ford Focus, which is my stopgap for the next few months until my M140i turns up, whenever that's going to be. It was a Part X at a little independent dealer, and the guy just wanted his money back on it. He had it up for $795 originally. Bit of haggling, rainy day, he wanted it out of the way, it was late, 550 quid in the end, and it's in really good nick actually. There's a little dink on this wing, just above the light here, can't really see it, I mean it's quite small. If it was worth a bit more money I'd probably get it done, but it's not. But it is really, see so much down this part, but there's no visible rust on it at all. Its only advisory on the last MOT was the front tyres, which either they've been changed or he was being really nitpicky because there's probably 2.5mm of tread on them. Little things like little marks here and there, but really, to be honest, for the money, it's lovely. I've just serviced it. It comes with a nearly complete Ford service history, up to about 100,000 miles, 114 on it now. It's had an aftermarket stereo put in, which is probably worth more than the car, to be honest. It's got Bluetooth as well, although I haven't managed to get it to work yet. It's got the climate pack, what do you call it, which has got the heated windscreen. You can't really see it on here, but there's little elements in the glass that heat up and melt the ice. I've had it on a Focus before and it's fantastic. Aircon, which I'll be honest, I don't think works. I can't hear the compressor cut in, but to be honest, by the time the summer comes, I won't have the car anyway. The heated screen also helps with the demisting. Remote locking, that all works. What else have we got? Not a lot really. Traction control, not that I've ever used that. Electric mirrors, both heated, that works as well. Turn the fan off, and it is really just as sweet as a nut. It's ticks over nice. Temperature sits bang on the middle when it's driving. Yeah, it's got remote controls, sort of, you know, it is what it is. It's a £500 car, but really it's way beyond anything I would expect for this money, and actually way beyond any of the others that I looked at. Everyone I looked at felt knackered on its last legs, like it was, you know, one MOT away from the scrapyard. This, I'll be honest with you, at the moment, and I might regret saying this because, you know, I'm going to pile some miles on it over the next few months, this at the moment feels like it's got another 50,000 miles in it easily. It drives really, it's got less, actually fewer rattles in it than the 6-month-old Volkswagen CC that I'm driving daily. It feels really solid, it holds the road well. These were always really well known, well regarded for handling and stuff anyway. It's got cheap tyres on the front, which, but I'm not going to push it, that's not what I bought it for. But it holds the road well, it rides well, it's quiet, there's no clonks, there's no rattles. It's just pretty much unmarked. It's in lovely condition, it's been really well looked after. It's only a 2-owner car as well. So yeah, it just shows, I mean, it took a bit of finding. We looked at a lot of utter shit before we got to this point. But this one just stood out, and it pulls out this massive wad of service history and all of the documentation. It came with the original handbook pack in the little Ford folder, you know, all of that stuff. It's stupid little things, but that's a car that somebody's cared about and somebody's given a shit about and looked after. Silly demo mode on the thing there. Yeah, it's a cracker, to be honest, and I'm just hoping that it's got to do me 4 months probably until the BM arrives. At which point we need to make a decision. Dad's kind of implied that he might be interested in it for my mum as a runabout. We might also keep it if it's reliable and just keep it for like carting the dogs around and just as a spare car and to keep the miles off the newer cars. I don't know. It's a lovely thing to drive. The only thing I would say is it's probably going to need a clutch. If we do keep it, it bites quite high. There's a bit of a rattle for what sounds like the springs. When the idle drops right down low when it's warm, you get a little bit of a ticking from the transmission, which disappears when you push the clutch in. I'm not worried, it's not the gearbox, because as you can hear now it's silent. It's only when the revs drop to a certain point you get a bit of vibration. So yeah, I'll have to get that done. I'm not doing that myself. I haven't got the kit. I did the clutch in the Puma. It was a sodding nightmare. I'm never doing that again. Not the job itself so much as just getting access to everything and grovelling around on the floor with a bloody cheap trolley jack and trying to do the job without the right tools. I'm going to entrust it to a good friend of ours to do that, I think, if he's up to it, or up for it rather. Yeah, that's it. You can hear the rattle now actually, now the revs have dropped. Don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, for the money, well happy.